The one thing that has really struck me more than anything else, I suppose, is that I'm not sure I realized until recently how anxious of a person I am. I find that I am constantly surveilling the landscape of connections with others and ever concerned that if I make a mistake, if I say the wrong thing, or heaven forbid, turn out that I am exhausted and can't do everything that I want to do, that all those connections will end up fraying and I will eventually destroy the relationships I love and I value the most. It's exhausting for me, but I also think it's exhausting for others too at times. Because, when you're constantly afraid of whether your missteps or your mistakes will cause someone else to leave or maybe abandon you, well, then you're constantly trying to make sure that everyone's okay. And then enjoyment is harder to come by. And it's with that lens that I ended up turning to Mary this year. And in Luke 2, we actually get a moment of this anxiety that is named out loud for all of us. Mary and Joseph have gone up to do the same thing that they do every year, and they go to Jerusalem for the Passover, and then the festival ends, and then they start heading home. And after a day on the road, they start to realize that Jesus isn't with them. What Mary does with that story, Luke tells us, is Mary treasured all these words and pondered them in her heart. And 12 years later, Mary is still doing the same thing. Treasuring is not some sort of coping mechanism that Mary invents in the temple to allay her hurt. No, this is a discipline that Mary has been forming since the manger itself. Here's what's been working on me in this season of my own apparent over-surveillance, my own scanning the horizon for the next thing to fix and maybe the next mistake to atone for. Treasuring is not a feeling that Mary summons. It's a practice that she chooses over and over.